This is the first dog we're going to show you today. You're looking at Wonton. Wonton is a neutered male, 7-year-old Pekingese. Very friendly, very outgoing, great with other dogs and kids. He knows sit. He walks nicely on a leash. Oh, he's so got the best face. He loves to have his belly rubbed and he likes being brushed. He also likes to be petted a lot. Now we need to get his face over here. Can we see his handsome face? Because that's just a face and a half, folks. He's just as cute as he can be. He loves treats. Loves people. Gets along great with everyone. That little tail rarely stops wagging. Just a sweet, outgoing, wonderful, loving little guy. And as an extra bonus, he appears to be housebroken. If you can notice, well, he likes to show us his tail, folks, but that's okay because you can see the wag. Wonton is sweet and loving and friendly and small enough for the people who are looking for small dogs, big enough to play with. His name is Wonton. He needs a home. This is Spirit. Spirit is a baby. She's only 6 months old. She's, as you can tell, very energetic. She's a lab shepherd mix. She loves to cuddle. She loves to be pet. She loves to be playing with any toy she can get her mouth around. And most of the time when she's not overexcited, like she is now, she walks well on a leash. She's a little shy with strangers, I'm told, but warms up quickly. Seems to get along with other dogs. However, she needs to go into a home where there are no cats. Spirit doesn't like cats. But if you look at her and look at the way she looks up, that's the way she would be looking at you if you were her owner. You would become her heart and her home and her life. She's as sweet as she can be, and she's looking for a forever home. The dog you're looking at now is Pronto. Pronto is a Bichon mix, neutered male, about 4 years old. Apparently a little shy at first, though you can't prove it by me because he sure wants to come over here and say hi. All this dog wants is to be petted and be a lap dog. He's not real playful. Hello, baby. No, don't. Yeah, he is a little shy. He's a little scared. But he's checking us out, and there's a sweetness to him. There's no vice. There's just a please don't hurt me. Please, I'll give you a kiss. Just don't hurt me. Somebody hurt this little dog at some point. So what Pronto needs, he needs a home where he can be a lap dog. He needs people who will be soft and loving and gentle and kind with him. He loves other dogs. He knows come and comes on command. But really all Pronto wants is somebody to hold him and somebody to brush him and somebody to pet him and somebody to tell him over and over that hands are for petting and hearts are for loving. That's what this little guy needs. The dog you're looking at now is Cash. Cash is a shepherd mix. He's 8 years old. He's a neutered male. He loves walking. He knows sit and paw and down. Loves other dogs. Doesn't like to have his nail cut, by the way, I told. He loves to have his butt scratched, and he is housebroken. Now, this is a dog who's reached upper middle age. So he's going to be laid back, and he's going to be quiet, and he's going to be sweet, which makes him a great first dog for a family who want a larger dog but don't want to be overwhelmed. This is just a sweet, loving guy. He spent his life being loved. He understands the relationship between people and animals, and he wants to share it so badly with someone. Cash needs to get out of here. He needs to find a home with somebody who will just plain love him, because this dog is love in a fur coat, and his name is Cash. Do you want to come say hi to me too? Oh, good boy. The dog you're looking at now is Kisa. Kisa is a 7-year-old spayed female rat terrier who, as with most rat terriers, is made up of two things: smile and energy. And the energy never wears down because she is a terrier. She's great with kids. She seems to like other dogs. She knows sit, but I'm told she listens much better if treats are involved. She will jump and pull on a leash. She really doesn't walk nicely on a leash. But then she's a little girl, so even when she's pulling, it's not going to be all that terrible. But you have to understand, Kisa is a terrier. Terriers have energy. Terriers have never been candidates for obedience school. They are happy, outgoing, playful, lots of great things. Hard to train, yes. But boy, they're a lot of fun, and Kisa is no exception. And she's looking for a home with someone who will just love her, maybe with a couple kids who could try to exhaust her. The dog you're looking at now is Bingo. And I'm told Bingo, who is a neutered male, he is only a year old, he's a lab mix, that he is a super sweet, incredibly loving dog. He loves to be petted so much that he's a leaner. He will lean up against you with his whole body to get loved. He's a little afraid of toys. He obviously has never had any exposure to them. He knows sits, and he's got a gentle mouth with treats. He's great with other dogs. He's great with kids. Not good on a leash. He needs some leash training. He pulls a little bit. But then he really needs some training, and he's only a year old. He's gorgeous. He has that beautiful glossy black coat and a happy tail that just wags and wags. And you see he's actually moaning with joy because he's getting a little bit of human attention. It's the thing he misses most being here in the shelter, is somebody just to take the time to love him and love him and love him and love him and love him, because that's what this guy wants. And he does not jump up. He just leans on you and says, love me to pieces. His name is Bingo. He's gorgeous. He's sweet and he's loving, and he's looking for a forever home. This is the last dog we're going to show you today. You're looking at Sarge. Sarge is a 2-year-old shepherd mix who is our special needs dog because he's heartworm positive. Heartworm positive dogs are medicated. They get treatment, but they can't get excited and they can't run around, basically because heartworms grow in the heart. And if the dog is taking medication which is killing those heartworms, they may break off. And if the dog runs around, you may get pieces of heartworm that go into the lungs. Now, come on, honey, I don't want to choke you. That go into the lungs or can cause major problems. So for the period that he's on heartworm medication, he needs to be on a leash. He needs to be controlled and not allowed to run. So there's a lot of work involved in the beginning with a heartworm positive dog. He walks nicely on a leash. He sits on command. He knows the word no and listens very nicely to it. We don't know if he's house trained or not. He may need some house training. He is great with kids. He loves being petted, as you saw when he was up against me. That's his absolutely very best thing in all the world. So if you're willing to take on a dog that's going to take a little work when you first get him, so that he has some peace and quiet, so that he can heal. A dog that will crawl into your lap, and I'm telling you, from your lap, this dog crawls directly into your heart. He is sweet. He is loving. He is gentle. His name is Sarge, and he's looking for a forever home. Save a Pet is loaded with lovely and loving dogs and cats. They even have some kittens. At present, no puppies, but God only knows they can come. We just don't know when. Big dogs, little dogs, cats of every size, shape, and color. Every one of them lives for one thing and one thing only. Every one of them lives for the chance that one day they'll have a forever home. And the only way that will happen is if you come out and adopt. So please, if you have room in your house, if you have room in your heart, come out, adopt a special friend.